Hey, everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Equipped podcast. This is your host, Lane Taylor, and we have a special treat today. We have someone that I just know that the conversation is going to be it's going to probably have some fun in it. It's going to have a lot of business knowledge. It's going to have a lot of nuggets. It's going to have a lot of expertise that I know as a fellow entrepreneur, as a business owner, as a C-suite. Anyone that's listening to this right now, I know you're going to get a ton of knowledge. So on our call an episode today. We have a gentleman that believes in the power of putting partnerships first. He's got 12 years of experience. He's got 12 years plus of experience in the affiliate marketing industry, and he has dedicated his career to the art of network marketing, cultivating thousands of partnership relationship. He is preaching the value of performance and affiliate marketing to help this industry grow. If he says he's the affiliate nerd preaching partnership, his name is Dustin Howes, and he is now on the Equipped podcast. So, Dustin, welcome to the podcast.
Hey, thanks for having me, Lane. Always good to hang out with other nerds in the space.
It's funny, like nerds. I love when people and entrepreneurs can say, "Hey, I'm a nerd in this space. I'm a nerd with podcasting. I'm a nerd with content." So I will join the fellow nerd title.
Absolutely. I see it as a rite of passage, essentially, for the folks out there. Like, I was a nerd when I was in high school, and I'm going to be a nerd in like things like baseball and affiliate marketing, and I'm becoming a bigger nerd in podcasting realm. But uh, I'll I'm like 100 episodes deep on my own and like jumping on others. So I'm getting there. I'm getting that status.
There you go. There you go. And it's only going to grow, and then this episode is going to help grow that as well. So I gave the listeners a little bit of background of who Dustin is. Very brief. You have way more credentials than I could ever hit over. So give the listeners a little bit of who Dustin is and what it is you have going on.
Absolutely. So Dustin House, 12 plus years experience in this realm. I focus on helping affiliate programs grow, and I've been an affiliate manager over the last 10 years of my career. But I've also worked for agencies, worked for networks, worked as building content publishers, making my own agency. So I've dipped my toes in a lot of things. And today, my main focus is teaching affiliate management best practices to companies out there that are looking to grow their affiliate management solution out, and they just really don't know where to go for that. So I run an online course that teaches that. And then I also am a co-founder in a SaaS product called AffyStash that is a affiliate recruitment software tool that'll help you expedite the recruitment of affiliates to your brand in a CRM and email outreach fashion. So I've got a lot of things going on in the affiliate world, a lot of additional revenue streams that are coming in, and always building more and more content out there is really the key to me succeeding in life. So I love jumping on podcasts like this.
That's fantastic. And as someone that is, I don't. Here's what I want to make sure that we do before I kind of start asking some questions and you get into how you nerd out on things. We're going to go a little bit high level to macro level, and I would love to like just talk about real quickly, define affiliate marketing, like what it is, just so people know exactly. Because I know and you know that affiliate marketing is happening every single day in every single industry. People are using it, people are doing it, but people may not know, oh, that's what that is. So give the high
Mhm.
level listeners an overview of like what it is, just a pure definition.
Absolutely. So you've got three three main functionalities of affiliate marketing. First, you have a brand that is selling something online. And they want more traffic and more relevant traffic of people buying their product. And then you have a an affiliate, a publisher. They have many names. They have traffic. They have an audience, and they want to drive traffic to that brand. And when that brand makes a sale, they kick back a commission to that affiliate for bringing that sale to them. And then in the middle of this all, is the affiliate network that facilitates that relationship between the brand and the publisher and make sure the tracking is all squared away and that the publisher is getting what they deserve when they're driving that traffic to the brand.
It's like you've said that before.
That wasn't a great take, but I'll accept it. But yeah, I've had that talk track quite a few times, and it is funny enough. Just a couple of days ago on my own podcast, I was talking to an old buddy about the first time I learned what affiliate marketing was, uh, and realized that all these influencers out there in the world are making commissions off of the word that they're spreading about brands that they really like. And that was eye opening to me when I realized that you can make a living doing this, which is pretty incredible.
Well, what was that story? Do you care to share it? I would love to hear that.
It just came. My first job in this industry 13 years ago was at a company called Commission Junction, which is an affiliate network, one of the biggest in the world. And on my training modules, we ran through like the process of affiliate marketing just as I described, and uh, then they gave examples of people doing this and how people are making money. And then I as I started in on the job, I got to see all the affiliates and how much they're making in the 6, 7 figures. And then I was just absolutely blown away and addicted immediately. And I wanted to be a part of this industry. And I knew in the future, that's the life that I wanted to live and be that affiliate in the future, not just working for the affiliates and the networks.
It's amazing. I mean, so initially, like I have a question that I know you probably get quite a bit, kind of from the being an affiliate marketer, you know, and I'm just going to go ahead and ask it. So because I think it may be perfect for where we are right now in the conversation. You know, you may hear people say, well, I don't have 1,000 followers on Instagram, or I don't have 10,000 followers. You know, is how do you talk to people about that when they think, well, I don't have a big following, no one knows who I am? I mean, is that as a blocker for people? Like, how do you coach people that think that they can't do something like affiliate marketing?
It is only a blocker if you allow it to be a blocker for yourself. Um, Alec Alex Mercy's always talking about like how much content are you pounding out. If you're putting out 5 pieces of content a day on social media across many different channels, you you're going to have a difficult time not succeeding. Like if you're pounding out that much content, you're going to grow a following, even if you have just a few a dozen or 100 followers at this point. If you are pounding out that content, people are going to listen and find you eventually. And that following only grows the harder you work. So, um, today you might not have the network, but you can start today by growing that network and into something in the future. And this is not an immediate thing. And the followers you have today may be listening to you. And the better that you are at describing the necessity of what your tool is, the more successful you will be as an affiliate marketer. So, and that only takes practice and getting better at it and finding the brands that are the most meaningful and the most useful to you and sharing that with your audience is super important. That's what I really want to talk about today for those podcasters out there that need help, like figuring out how to get started with affiliate marketing. Really want to dig in and help those folks out.
Yeah, and trust me, selfishly, I do too. So that's exactly
Okay.
what I would love to do. Before we kind of get into the nitty gritty, and I may have asked that question prematurely of what I just asked. Talk. I love to hear people's entrepreneurial journeys, and how
Mhm.
you got into what you did and what you're doing right now. I mean, how is it that you've got so many irons in the fire, so many things, but yet they're still with affiliate marketing? And I think what's so cool is you still are with affiliate marketing, yet you have so many different types of things that you've got going right now. So talk to listeners through what it is and how you got into it.
Sure thing. So affiliate marketing is one of those industries that is a great get your foot in the door in digital marketing spaces, right? Like there is a huge necessity for affiliate managers in this industry and people with affiliate knowledge. And if you have any affiliate knowledge, you were an affiliate in the past, you can utilize that to start a career and get a job with a brand or a publication and utilize that knowledge that you do have. It's a great opener of doors in the digital marketing space. And once you get into it, you can decide where your journey is going to go. I know people that I worked with at Commission Junction that are now CMOs of companies, they're directors of marketing, and they took their affiliate experience and they pivoted their experience and added on with SEO or PPC, other retargeting disciplines, and they became um, you know, that's the career path that they took. They wanted to go and try to be that CMO of a company. And that was not mine. I fell in love with affiliate and I said, I'm sticking with affiliate. I want to be the number one name in affiliate marketing. I want to be the guy that people associate affiliate marketing with and come to for expertise on. And so I dove in and I stayed in my lane. And I've since, I mastered the process of helping brands out in their sense, but really where the real money is being an affiliate yourself. And now I'm helping out a lot of B2B brands and software brands that are out there to help them as an affiliate and giving my expertise as a business owner and firsthand experience as a business owner and becoming that affiliate and living that dream. So that was my goal all along 10 plus years ago when I decided to go down this route. And it's been a long road getting to where that's finally been enough income to never have another job again, which is great.
Yeah. I love that. And you kept going after it. You kept because you had the vision of it for what it could be. And I mean, what is it now for you that allows you to build what you're building? I mean, if you work now, what you said with software companies and organizations, like what is it when they work with Dustin? With what is it they're getting? How are they going through the process?
I don't take on any products that I don't believe in, first of all. And I think that's an important aspect that a lot of affiliates miss. Um, I, but that is me. Like that could, anybody can like accept money from a sponsorship or from uh, doing an affiliate relationship on a product they don't really believe in, and they can make some money there. But if you're not really passionate about the product, you're going to struggle with the content and the creation of it. So uh, first, it comes from a necessity that I have as a business owner. If I need a product, I might reach out to a product that I am considering purchasing and ask them for some kind of free trial or account and tell them what's going on with my process and what I'm thinking about doing. I'm going to build some content for you, and I would love a free account if you can give that to me. Also, my time is worth this much money. I would love some upfront money. Um, and also commissions on the back end when I start to generate sales in the future. And I have a long process in my mind that's going to take 6 months of like creating the content, promoting the content, ranking for that content. And it's all a big process for me at this point. And it takes a lot of traffic and some good numbers on your end to build up that content and to showcase it to these brands to make that an appealing offer to go to them and say, hey, this is what I need from you guys, and I can create this for you if you guys are up for it.
When I hear that, I think of things of like, okay, when you hear people, they say, well, that may take too long. I don't want to go through that arduous process. But then at the end, if you can just cast the vision of, hey, this is why you should do this. And I know from the back end, like affiliate marketing and having that in the back of your pocket is a beautiful thing. It has asked, but for someone that's listening to this right now, what would you say to that person that's like, I don't want to do that. That's too long of a process. It doesn't seem like it works. What would you say to someone that says, hey, no, this does work, and this is what happens if you really put the time into it?
Great. Let's start with an example, right? Let's say you've got a podcast about baseball. and your podcast about baseball, you're looking for products that you believe in, that you can be an affiliate of, that you own, and that you want to promote to the audience, right? Um, let's just say you really like to hit a certain kind of softball, right? When you go and play, and you can promote that brand, you can start with something you really like, um, and start there. You know, bad with examples. Let's go miking. I like swinging mic and bats when I play softball, right? And my podcast is about softball. I started with baseball, now I'm on softball. I'm all over the place, man. All right. So Mike and Bats is something I really believe in. I reach out to Mike and I say, hey, this is what I'm going to do. I'd love to be part of your affiliate program. I'm going to promote it on my podcast because I think your guys' bats hit the hardest softballs out there. And we start this process. They say yes, they accept you. You build your content. You make a blog post of 1,500 words. You make a comparison listicle of uh, comparing other brands to Miken, and you put Miken up at the top, and you promote it on your podcast, and do a short link, and have your short link go to your affiliate link to go to Miken to buy that product. Try this process out with a brand that you really like first. Once you do this with a brand that you like and you see what this process looks like, you're going to only be able to shorten that version down exponentially as you continue to do it with other brands. So start there. Reach out to somebody at that brand and tell them what you're doing, and see if you can't get some kind of free kickback of some kind, or sponsorship, uh, by telling them exactly what you're doing, and try this process out for yourself once.
Have you found, being in this industry for a while, um, or have brands evolved and are now open to affiliate what's happened in the evolution of the world? Because I know, and I'll just give you an example. And so for some of the listeners as well, my wife and I, we started about a decade ago building some social presence, and affiliate marketing was not a thing. There
Okay.
was not a lot of brands doing it. And if you were, it was like, oh my gosh, you're getting a free product. That's absolutely awesome. Now I feel as if more brands are open to it, but it's harder almost to get into it because there's a lot of people doing it. So
Mm-hmm.
what is the environment of the affiliate marketing with brands, and making it possible for everyone to get some part of the pie?
Well, affiliate marketing comes into everybody's game plan a whole lot later than social media. So everybody knows social media can grow your brand and your product and grow your sales, right? And you can start that immediately, and you should be starting that immediately when you start a business. But affiliate marketing doesn't show up into the game plan until you have roughly around 1 million annual revenue. Okay. That should be a good starting point of when you should be considering affiliate marketing at for your brand and creating an affiliate program. And the reason behind that is you need brand awareness. First of all, you need a good converting website, and you need evangelists that love your product to be promoting it. So those three things don't come immediately like they can with social. You can promote yourself on social, and then people will naturally promote you on social. And then once you get to a certain point in your business is when you consider your affiliate program as a go. So it is much longer along the trail of creating a business. It's just why not a lot of businesses know affiliate marketing and its power, because there are so many failures up until that 1 million annual revenue, right? So like, uh, I don't know any companies out there that have 20 million in revenue that don't have an affiliate program, because they are going to understand the power of a third party promoting their product for a kickback once they get to a certain level of size of their company. So, does that answer the question?
It does.
I
No, no,
answered a
yeah,
lot.
no, no, it does. It's no, and I think what's interesting about this conversation is, I mean, I've had instances. I'll tell you a funny story, Dustin, and you
Yeah.
may be able to coach me through it as well, and the listeners. So, we just moved to the beach in Florida, and there was an organization that reached out to me about a beach chair. It's a swivel beach chair. It's this really cool thing you can take to the beach. And they reached out to me and they said, "Hey, if we send you a beach chair, do you care to create some content for us?" And I said, "I mean, absolutely. This beach chair was really awesome. We just moved to the beach, and I failed to ask for a code or a kickback or of some
Mm.
sort." Well, I created a piece of content for them and they posted it on their TikTok and it went viral.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I didn't know that it went viral. And about 3 weeks later, they messaged me and they said, "Hey, just to let you know, your piece of content has gone viral on our page and we can't keep up with orders." And I'm sitting back going, "Okay, well, I didn't really ask for anything on return." And so I'm learning from, I probably should have asked for something in return. So that was probably a failure on my part.
Oh, well, I mean, early in your journey, you're just excited about free product, right? Like,
Yes.
that was a nice thing that somebody did for you, and reaching out to you makes you feel good. But like, if they're reaching out, they see the power in you. So make sure that you're utilizing your negotiation skills every time you have uh, a brand reach out to you to do some kind of product marketing for them. Like, this is a great story and a great learning opportunity, right? So for those people that are getting brands reaching out to them, here's a few things that you want to ask for. First of all, you want um, that free product, whatever they can send you. It's going to be cheap for them. Don't worry about that so much, especially if it's a SaaS product. Like, they can just hand out these things like cookies, right? Secondly, you're going to want to negotiate a better commission rate than what they are showcasing in front of all the affiliates out there in the world. So if they're giving away 10%, ask for 15%. Thirdly, if you have enough traffic, if you have a success stories and you have a good high domain authority or a really good email list, you can demand some upfront money, what we call sponsorships, and create a hybrid situation. So, hey, uh, yes, I would love for you to send me a chair. But here's the other things I would need. I'm going to need 15% commission rate, and I'm going to need $500 up front to actually create this content, because it's going to take a few hours of my time to actually create this, like the message and a skit, or and the content and the blog post. My time's valuable. This is what it costs, and see what they come back with. They might negotiate with you. They might just hand it to you. You don't know until you ask, right? And so that's the way I would approach it. Anytime a brand would come to me and ask me to like create content for them.
In the landscape right now, are businesses negotiating with people? Is that happening? Or, I mean, what do you foresee in the industry, let's say now in 2024?
100%. Everybody's negotiating out there, and I'm getting invites to come and collaborate with brands, and I'm outreaching as a brand to publishers and trying to collaborate with them. And my message as a brand has to be on point and be enticing enough to get their attention and get a response. So, um, the publisher, the affiliate themselves, the influencer, they all have very different names, but they all mean the same thing, right? Uh, they have all the power
Yeah.
in this situation. If somebody is reaching out to you as an influencer, you have all the power to make further negotiations. You can demand your price, and you can choose to negotiate that price down, because they inevitably will. Um, or you can stay firm with whatever your is, if your time is that valuable. So, having that talk track, like a really good situation and thing to do as an affiliate, as an influencer, is create a media kit. and say, these are my prices to do business with me, and these are the things that I offer. Um, and have that ready to go when brands send you an invitation to join their affiliate program.
So I'm going to ask this question, and someone asked me recently about price points and
Okay.
negotiation, and because there's a lot of webinars, there's a lot of courses out there, and the price point that you put out in the marketplace tells a story of the value that you bring to the marketplace. And have you seen that? Let's say if you go to brand A and say, I just want $100 for this, and that seems very inexpensive, versus if you go and say, I need $1,000, that means, does that say that your story and that what you offer is a higher value? So should you start higher and go higher and negotiate down? Obviously you should, but I'm just saying, I'm trying to figure out in the affiliate world, is $100, you're cheap, is it too cheap? Like, I'm not cheap, like I want to start high. Does that make sense?
Your value of your traffic is indicative of your price point. So if you have 1,000 followers and you ask for $1,000, I'm going to laugh at you as a brand manager. But if you ask for $1,000 and you have 100,000 followers, I'm going to do that all day, every day, like immediately. Because if you have some kind of following like that and you have engagement on your channels, that is a key to sales. Like that'll work every single time. And $1,000 would be too cheap at that point. If you have 100,000 followers, like you're gonna learn what the price companies are willing to pay based on your experience and like how your traffic grows. So updating your media kit to showcasing how many followers you have across all of your channels is going to make it easier for them to make a decision quicker.
Mm.
Because if you just say, yeah, I've got 10,000 followers over here, and then I've got an email list of 50,000, they're going to want proof of it in some kind of case. Like they want you to showcase, like, can you show me how much traffic you have with Google Analytics, or um, share your social or show your email list, something of that nature. Like they're going to want proof before they actually give you the money. And if you have a media kit ready to go, they can approve that much quicker.
Exactly. Oh, I love that. Absolutely. So we kind of talked about the personal level when it comes to affiliate marketing, and I know that you probably, because you said earlier in the episode about businesses and organizations, and there's people that listen to this that are business owners, CEOs, CMOs, maybe that have been reluctant in joining in the affiliate program game and implementing it as a strategy. And so, like, talk to that point now of why businesses, entrepreneurs need to really think about affiliate marketing. What would you say to those people that are listening?
I would say to those brands considering affiliate marketing, uh,
Hire
it
Dustin.
is, yeah, I have a I have things for brands at every price point. Like every budget. I sell my course for $300 and it's a do-it-yourself solution, right? And then I have $20,000 packages where I'm doing all the work for you. So, and everything in between. And I have my software that is going to do a lot of these things in an automated fashion. But um, the best piece of advice I can possibly give you is plan for somebody to manage this program. There are basically four ways to create an affiliate program. You can create it and then do nothing and wish people come in, and that's just not going to happen. That is a ton of companies create an affiliate program and just expect affiliates to magically show up and want to join their program, and they do nothing to advertise and reach out, and that's a recipe for disaster. That program is just going to sit there and die and wither away, and then it doesn't work like Facebook. Like you can't just turn on affiliate ads. It doesn't work like that. You have to work hard. So now we've decided, okay, we need somebody to manage it. Who's this person going to be? Now you have three options. You can hire an in-house manager. You can hire somebody as junior as $50,000 with 1 year experience, or you can hire somebody with 10 years experience for $100,000 and everything in between. So you can have them, and then you have to hope that they have the right strategy in place, because nobody else at the company knows what affiliate marketing is and how to do it and what the strategy is, right? So the in-house is an option. You can hire an agency. They run from $5,000 to $15,000 a month and want a 6-month commitment to create this program and to start to grow it. And those agencies are a really good way to get it rolling a lot faster, because they have a great network and they have a Rolodex of affiliates that could be joining your program. Really good option. But my third is hire a junior marketer, somebody that is super smart. Send them through training of affiliate management, which I do, and and have them learn the best tactics, get a year's worth of experience in an 8-hour course, and then go execute the game plan that I hold their hand to create. And this has been a recipe for success for a lot of companies that are just trying to dip their toes in the water of affiliate marketing.
I love that. I mean, it makes total sense, of course, on my end, and I just hope that some of the entrepreneurs and business owners that are listening to this, it's starting to click for them too, because the power of affiliate marketing, it's real. And I love when you get on websites and you get on brands and you always see that there is an affiliate program, and for me, it truly means that there are people out there that believe in a product enough to put their name behind it, and that's
Mhm.
one of the things that I love about it so much. So I know before we got on the episode and you kind of teased it a little bit, let's talk about podcasting a little bit and the affiliate side of that. What what's your take on that? What are your thoughts when it comes to that whole world?
Are you talking about like podcasters that should start making money with affiliate revenue?
I think that's a good point. Don't you? I mean, what would be important for that?
Absolutely. So my methodology is twofold. Like, I want to get some upfront sponsorship, and I also want to collect on affiliate commissions with every brand that I'm working with. And it goes back to that point about don't work with brands that you don't believe in. Like, I early in my podcasting, I started making ads for brands that were fake, like or like I didn't actually have a sponsor. So I started using fake ones. Like I was promoting cigarettes, and and but I was just practicing those chops to get my message across for when I do actually get a sponsor. And then a brand came along and said, "Hey, I think this is your audience is a really good fit." I'm like, "Yes, that'll be $500 and affiliate commissions." They're like, "No problem. Here you go." And so I ran with that. I did 3 episodes where I promoted them. I made some affiliate commissions off of that. I got the $500 in the pocket to actually like create the content and put some food on the table. And that was it. And then I was hooked. Like, then I started asking other brands that I thought would be a good fit for my audience for their product. And I got a whole lot of yeses. And then I had some brands reaching out saying, "Hey, can we sponsor?" And I had to make a decision of whether or not to take their money or not. There were some brands I said, "No, I don't believe in you. And I don't want to water down my brand by promoting yours because I don't believe in it." So be picky and choosy once you have an established podcast. And again, get that media kit rolling so that when you ask and you say, "This is my traffic, this is my audience, this is my demographic, I think it would be a good fit here." Make it easy for those brands to say yes to you.
What do you, as an affiliate and a sponsor, like kind of what you were saying? Because in the podcasting world, there like I've been in it for quite a while and seen the evolution of it, and a lot of people, the ease of creating a podcast is it's getting simpler and simpler. The barrier to
Mhm.
entry getting lower. What do you foresee in the world of affiliate marketing and sponsorships and in the podcasting world in the next 5 to 10 years? I
Hmm.
have my opinions. I'd love to know yours.
Okay. Sure thing. I think AI is coming on stronger in the affiliate world than most marketing aspects. And the reason behind that is content is getting easier to create using tools like Opus Clip, for example, is an incredibly powerful tool for podcasters that are doing video, and being able to segment the 30-minute uh, video into short 1 minute segments using Opus Clip, and they do it like in 10 minutes. Incredibly helpful. And then using social tools like, Buffer is what I like to use, is take those clips from Opus and jam it into Buffer, and they shoot it out to all of your social media exploits, and uh, automate that process, and get you a cadence of 5 new pieces of content a day coming from those Opus clips. And then the next step of that is automating all of this. Like today, I have to at least put the YouTube URL into Opus Clip, and then I've got to watch all of those videos and make sure they're all good videos and the words line up. But I think in another year, I'm not even going to have to do that. I'm just going to put in the link. Opus is going to choose the right ones for me, and then AI is going to put it into Buffer, and then Buffer is going to shoot that out automatically. And I think that next generation of content creation in the affiliate world is just going to be incredibly different in 5 years than it is today.
The reason I'm shaking my head uncontrollably is because I just had the conversation, Dustin, that we are at the tipping point. We are
Mm.
at the tipping point where AI is going to come in specifically with content creations and podcasters that take hold of what we're in and learn the processes to when AI can change the game. We're going to be first and ready to go. So there are going to be people out there that lag behind and realize, oh, I can go out and create a podcast and create 10 clips. And 90 days beforehand, all of us that have been doing it and learning it are going to be that far ahead of the ball game. So
Yeah.
it's coming. It's going to happen so quickly. And we're going to wake up and you're going to be able to do one podcast episode and have 30 pieces of content in 30 minutes across all platforms with one click. Like it's coming. And the quicker people can realize it that it's coming and get ready for it, the faster you'll be able to scale. That's just my opinion on it.
Oh, I 100% agree. I think podcasting will benefit from it so much. It's going to be insane in a couple of years here. And I'm thankful that I am in this game. I never wanted to do a podcast. I never wanted to create this. And uh, those first, 10, 15 episodes were a headache and a half. Like that whole process was super slow. And then I had to ask people like what tools that they're using to help make my life better, and take down my editing hours and everything like that. And it's just getting easier and easier in this world to make this content. But I'm so thankful that I have all of this experience now, because like you said, like we're so far ahead of the game at this point of somebody starting today. And I want to keep up with that pace and adapting and accepting AI rather than pushing it away and being a grumpy old fart and saying, I don't want to do AI. You're missing out on a huge opportunity to improve your workflow.
Yeah, no, I wholeheartedly agree. Wholeheartedly agree. Well, again, I look down and I swear some of these conversations that go at 40 minutes, I'm just like, this is insane how quickly some of these can go. And I could talk for hours, and maybe we'll have you back on the show here in the middle of the year or whatnot. But if people want to follow you, they want to learn from you, whether they're an individual, whether they're a business, how can people get in contact with you? Plug yourself, plug people, plug you. Why people should contact you.
Yeah, absolutely. So the easiest way to get a hold of me is me@dustinhowes.com. Find me on LinkedIn, Dustin Howes, Howes. I give away a free checklist that you should absolutely go and check out. If you're considering affiliate marketing, go to dustinhowes.com/checklist, and you're going to see a quick 30, 45-minute video about the actual checklist that I go through with every affiliate program that I create. And this will give you the steps to create this program on your own. And if you need additional help beyond that, I'm there for that too.
Amazing. Guys, go get his checklist. Go follow him on all social media. Go to his website. And I just appreciate your time, Dustin. You've added a ton of value selfishly to me, and I know to the audience. And so I appreciate you jumping on the Equipped podcast.
Lane, great conversation. Thanks for having me, man. This has been fun.
Absolutely. Guys, thanks so much for listening to another episode of the Equipped podcast. Before you hit X, I do it every time, and I really mean it every time. If you're on Apple, go all the way down to the bottom, give us a 5-star rating and a 5-star review. That's the only thing that we selfishly ask of you. So until next time, thanks again for listening to the Equipped podcast.